Today I'm going to show you how the PO-14 sub and the PO-16 factory can break away from their built-in scale limitations and play any note. Freebeat. Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and be sure to check out my upcoming free live stream concert, Freebeat Live, 1 year later. It's on Saturday, July 31st at both 11 a.m. Pacific Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Also, if you'd like the chance to have your music featured in the show, just click the link in the description below. Hope to see you there. Let's get started. All right, so we've got the PO-14 sub right here in front of us. Really quick, I'm just going to say that anything I do in this video on the sub also applies to the PO-16 factory. So, if you pick up one of these first generation pocket operators, you will instantly notice that when you select a sound, you cannot play them chromatically. You are stuck in the basic major/relative minor scale that Teenage Engineering says you are stuck in. It doesn't matter what sound you use. You're stuck to those exact same notes. However, there is a way around this limitation, and it only works on the PO-14 sub and the PO-16 factory. And that's because it's an effect that we're going to use to actually pitch shift the notes that we want to target, to change their pitch. And the reason this only works on these two pocket operators is because they are the only two that have ever had this pitch shift effect. So if you're not familiar, on a pocket operator, when you sequence a pattern, you can hold this button right here, and then all of our 16 normal buttons become different effects. Filter sweeps and stutters and all kinds of stuff. Octave jump. Effect number 15 right down here is the one that we are after. This will pitch any note that is playing while you hold down the effect a half step up. So check this out. We're going to play our pattern. Now I'm going to hold effect and press 15. How cool is that? That's so neat, in my opinion. And just like all the other first-gen pocket operator effects, it will clear it if you continue to hold the effect button with no effect held down. So let's go ahead and use this in a more practical manner here. So I'm going to go and clear out this little pattern here. So let's go ahead and sequence a rhythm that we want to change our notes on. So let's go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I guess that's kind of Frankenstein, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit. That's all right. So now, if we are in write mode, we can hold down the step that we want to edit. We will see that is a C1, and we can use this knob here, knob A, to change the pitch. You'll notice that we have access to only the white keys of the keyboard. So let's go ahead and sequence this. Let's go C, 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 B flat, C, C, E flat, or D sharp. I never know when it's sharps or flats. I'm bad at my music theory, so bear with me. So we're going to make this one here a C, this one a C, this one a C. So we want da-da-da-da. This one a C as well. So this note right here, we actually want to be a B flat. Now the way we're going to get there, because the effect ramps everything up a half step, is we're actually going to change this note to an A. And then we are going to play the effect over it to make it go up a half step, which would make it an A sharp, otherwise known as B flat. So we got C, 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 B flat, C right here. We want C. And now this one we want to be E flat. So to do that, we want to make it a D, because E flat is also D sharp. So since we're going to be going a half step up, we want to make this a D. And now when we use the effect on that, it'll turn it into a D sharp / E flat. So now if we play our pattern, it's going to sound like this. Now's where it gets kind of tricky. You see, we don't want all of our notes to go up a half step, just this A right here on the of 2, and then this D on the downbeat of beat 4. So to do that, we're going to play our pattern, we're going to hold the effect button, and we're going to try to get it only on the notes that we want. Hear how it changed it? Now I'm going to erase that by holding the effect button here, or style button as it's called on the first gen pocket operators. Let's see what would happen if I get it wrong. So I did it kind of randomly there. It sounds cool, but it's not what we want. So to clear it, we just hold the style button. Just like that. So now if you're finding it a little too difficult to get those button presses timed perfectly, you can bring the tempo way down. So there we go. So that's much more manageable. So we want to target this note right here and this note right here. Hold style, get ready to press 15. This note here. And I messed up, so I kept holding style. Let's try again. There we go. So we got the first one done. That sounds good. Now we need to try to get it on this note here. So hold style. 15 is ready. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. I can bring the tempo back up now. Let's go get a kick drum. There we go. Let's live play that. There we go. There we go. We've got a little pattern going. So you can see it's actually pretty simple to get access to any note that you want on the PO-14 sub and PO-16 factory. Now the one downside to this is that we can't use any other effects with that pattern because we're already using an effect to pitch shift those notes. However, we can still adjust the parameters of the synth by using knobs A and B. Same thing with the drums. And there you have it. That's how you can easily access any note on the PO-14 sub or the PO-16 arcade. It's not the most ideal thing to be forced into using this technique to access all the notes, but at least you have the option. That's not something that most pocket operators can say. I would love if this effect was baked into the PO-33. I think that would really expand the capabilities of that pocket operator. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.